for the first time in my career, in recent memory, I'm no longer a senior vice president, or chief procurement officer at a Fortune company. I'm actually now pivoted to a general manager role where I manage 16,000 people across some Europe, Asia, and the U.S. And I wanted to basically get some information out there to my supply chain colleagues before I forgot it all. Right. So that's the goal. So procurement cannot be defined by just saving money. Right. Procurement has to evolve to drive much more value than just saving money for the business, right? And no crucible, no test has ever been so potent as the most recent COVID challenges that have existed, and where you had 72% of CEOs saying that they had supply chain disruption, right? That to me translates to an opportunity for procurement to man and women up respectively to deliver more value by taking risk out of your company's execution and driving for risk mitigation as a meaningful add-on. And importantly, in my last role as a CSL, Senior Vice President, Chief Procurement Officer, for the first time in my career, I had my number one goal not be a savings goal, but a risk mitigation goal. And we stood up a myriad of brand new, robust processes to sense earlier issues, to action earlier challenges that were going to impact our ability to get after supplying our customers, right? And so the first thing I want to share with you, if you don't have, as a CPO or a CPO in training, or someone who aspires to be a CPO, if you don't focus on making sure you deliver that risk mitigation framework, if you can't leverage your, in my case, 26,000 suppliers to make sure you de-risk your business's ability to deliver value, that's probably got to be the number one thing you should work on. Why? But here's the math. Normally there's a multiple. For every dollar you generate, there's a multiple on the market value of your business. In our case, it's a 10x multiple. So for every dollar we generate, 10 times value is created from the revenue line, 10x. So what does that mean? That means that there's no single largest value for the market cap of your business that you can generate other than protecting revenue, because it's a multiple of the revenue line. And by the way, it was a learning for me to pivot from the savings mantra to a meaningful risk mitigation mantra, and almost to the exclusion of savings. Savings should be an artifact of accountable process, accountable leadership, and a robust sourcing process. And it's a byproduct, not a goal. It's a byproduct of those two things.